I've spent a lot of time talking about Jamison Williams, the deep receiver threat that we have, and we're looking forward to seeing him later this year. But there's a guy that was drafted in Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's first draft. He was drafted 112 overall. There were 16 receivers drafted before him, and he can name every one by name, which is my type of petty. I love it. I'm talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown. He tells Dave Burkett that he would like to be a deep threat this year. Now, St. Brown is a beast when it comes to being a receiver. And I don't know how you can't have him in the top 10. He has done so much, and he set a rookie record. He ranks, I forgot, top 10 in number of catches over the last 2 years. We'll talk about that in a bit. But I don't know how you can't respect his game, his work ethic, and consider him a top 10 receiver. So according to Dave Burkett, he wants to be more of a deep threat. But here's what Antoine Randall L. had to say about him during minicamp. He can get in and out of cuts so easily. Like he doesn't have to give all that extra stuff because he can just get out of it so fast. Randall L. said last week. So I just want him just to run that smooth route. Like you don't have to give any extra at the top of it. Just pop, pop. Come on out of it. And he's been doing it in OTA, so that's been a growth for him. So no extra movement. Just get in the route, come out of it because he gets into the routes so fast. Now, St. Brown he's never fumbled, which doesn't surprise me with his work ethic, the amount of work that he puts in. But it seems like, we watch 17 games in his 34 games or 30-ish, he's never fumbled, which is fantastic. Drafted 112 in 2021, third rounder. St. Brown is a dog. He is the epitome of a dog. In his career, he's played 33 out of 34 potential games. He had 90 receptions in year 1, 106 in year 2. He's been targeted 265 times. He has a whopping total of 2,073 yards. But here's what I want you to see. His average in both years is a first down. He had 6 touchdowns this year, 5 last year. Never fumbled, as I said earlier. In his entire career, which has only been 2 years though, but this is fantastic. 11 yards in year 2 and 10 in year 1. Every time he catches the ball, it is a first down. Now, he has the nickname the Sun God, and it's for a reason. St. Brown is a commodity that is a big deal for this team. We're going to have to. He is our Travis Kelce, George Kittle, or Deebo Samuel. He is Mr. Reliable, the guy that we can count on when it's time to move the chains. And he's going to get an extension next year. Similar to Deebo Samuel going into his 4th year, but without the flair, St. Brown will be extended next year. There's no way we let this guy walk or get close to walking ever. So we are going to lock him up this year, but he wants to be more of a deep threat. He does a lot of what Golden Tate used to do. Golden Tate was not really a deep threat. He could catch a few balls deep, but his job was to catch the ball and make you miss. Get a bunch of yards after the catch, or yak for short. These are the receivers in the past 2 years with more receptions than St. Brown, which is why I don't understand how you can't say this guy's a top 10 receiver. The only receivers with more catches in the past 2 years are Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Travis Kelce, and Chris Godwin. Now, Chris is a little surprising because he got hurt a little while ago. I think maybe that was 2 years ago, but he got hurt. But 202. But he only has 4 catches or 6 catches more than St. Brown has over the last 2 years. This is what Randall L. continues to say. A lot of it for him is the yak, and that's reading those coverages over and over again, Randall L. said. And he's got so much better at it last year, and you saw that jump. And now it's like, all right, I kind of get it down. How can I perfect it over and over again as it relates to where I need to be? and I need to be there. And that's working back and forth with Jared and knowing the coverages and seeing it. So St. Brown wants to add the deep ball or the deep threat to his repertoire. And I don't really know how much he can do, but I do know this. He runs a 4.6, so he doesn't have speed. We saw him get run down. He's going to get caught, right? But I trust that Ben Johnson can scheme something up where we're going to see more deep balls. It might not be a ton, but I wouldn't mind seeing it. St. Brown, great hands, to see him catch a 60-yard bomb. He's going to have to figure out a way to get past receivers, and I'm sure he's working on that now. He wants the deep ball to be part of his game. So this is going to be intriguing to see St. Brown in year 3. Again, a first down every time he catches the ball. Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Travis Kelce, and Chris Godwin all are superstar receivers. And he's in that company. So I know we get caught up with Jamison Williams and his speed and all that stuff, but we have a number one. St. Brown is the number one. Jamison Williams is not even close. Now he can get there, but he's got to work. He's got to earn it. And right now, I don't think St. Brown is going to let that happen. He's not. It's going to be some friendly competition between the two men, but that's not going to happen. St. Brown's just not going to go down. And you think St. Brown's happy with people pegging Jamison Williams as the number one? St. Brown is our number one receiver. Right now, Khalif Raymond is above J-Mo, but we all know why. So let me know what you think in the comments below. St. Brown going into year 3, do you think he's going to make a bigger jump than he did in year 2? And what do you expect from him? I expect the same thing. Just turned up. If he was on 11, he's going to be on 12. And if he's on 12, he's going to be on 13. That's just how he works. Very similar to myself, man. Nothing is ever good enough. We're always working to be better. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. We have, I want to say, 77 days into the NFL season.